boys and girls, Mr. Scanlon here. Today we're going to play some super fun games and we're going to work on our throwing and catching skills. Okay. I have all different types of balls here. I am going to start with big, and then when I feel a little more confident, I'm going to try this smaller, bouncier ball. Usually throwing and catching smaller ones are a little bit harder and a little more challenging, which is great. Once you get better at something, try something a little harder or try to do more, okay, to challenge yourself. So remember the three things we need to remember for underhand throwing. Does anyone remember? Say it along with me if you do. 1 is swing, 2 is step, and 3 is throw. So you start in an active position. An active athletic position is you want your feet even with your hips, even with your shoulders. Everything's lined up. So we don't want our feet too close together, okay? Because we don't have good balance, we might fall over. And we don't want them too wide, okay? We want them about medium, and our knees are soft. So we're ready to exercise, we're ready to throw, we're ready to catch, okay? Remember what we did, okay? So you go swing, step, throw, all right? My knees are bending a little bit as I'm getting a little lower. So we're going to add two things here, okay? One is, as you're throwing, just make sure you bend your knees and get a little low, okay? So you want to go and then come down just a little bit, okay? It's no big deal how far you go, but we don't want to do straight leg. See how my legs are straight? We want to go in and we want to bend and get a little low, okay? As you do that, you're going to bend, swing, step, throw, and then you're going to come up at the end, okay? Second thing I want you to think about a little bit, you can't see my head, but I promise it's there, it didn't get cut off. You're going to swing, step, throw, and you're going to try to swing and step at the same, swing forward and step at the same time. So you're going to go swing, step, throw. Swing, step, throw. Swing, step. See how they're even? Kind of about the same time. All right, so you start to get more of a rhythm going. I'm going to come a little higher, and then I'll bring it down when we get started on the game. Okay, so what do you need for the game? You need a ball, and you need some kind of basket. I have this wicker laundry basket, but anything works. I also have this clean garbage can and a couple other baskets that you can use. Okay, so whatever you have, if you want to do big or small, either one works. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk off just 5 steps. 3, 4, 5, and then bring the camera down. I am going to put something to mark a line. I have a belt. You can also use a sock. So you put a sock right there or a belt so you know exactly where 5 feet is, and you practice from that distance. Okay? So you're just gonna do 10. Okay, so do 10 from that distance. Swing, step, throw, and then it's going to be different here is you're going to do different exercises to get the ball and come back. Okay, so the first one is a jog there and back. So I'll jog there, and I'm going to jog backwards back to the line. And then I reset, swing, step, throw, I can pass the line, jog there, step back. Okay, swing, step, throw, jog over there, back, step back. You're going to do 10 of those, 10 of those, 10 of those, okay? Then, so we're going to do 5 different movements. 10, jog there and back and backwards back. 10, side shuffle. Okay, swing, step, throw, side shuffle, side shuffle, side shuffle, side shuffle, side shuffle. Then we're going to do 10 gallops. Then we're going to do 10 leaps. That's the one I forgot. So then we're going to do 10 gallops. I throw. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Gallop, gallop, gallop. Remember to keep the one foot in front. The other one slides behind. So 10 of those. Okay? Next is going to be 10 leaps. So swing, step, throw. Then I do leaps, leaps. Get the ball. Leaps, leaps. And then I reset. Okay? And then finally, we're going to do my favorite, which is, say it with me, skipping. skip, skip. We get the ball, skip, 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 and we bring it back. Swing, step, throw. So that's the first game. You can stop the video now and do that. Just remember, it's 10 throws. When you get the ball and come back, it's jogging and then backwards, galloping, side shuffle, leaping, and skipping. Okay? So stop the video now. Do those 10 for each exercise. And then when you're done with that and ready to do another game, put the video back on, and there'll be a second game. We're going to do 3, okay? So pause right now if you want. Go do that first game, okay? And I'll see you in a little bit. And I'm going to keep going here. So, you should have done that already, okay? So now you're back. Hey, welcome back. Second game, okay? Second game we're going to play. Remember, you can use any ball you want. Next game we're going to play is you start really close, okay? Swing, step, throw. Get the ball back. If you made it, you take one big step back, not too big. Let's just say one step back, and you do it from a little further. Swing, step, throw. I made it. And I go back another big step. So that's 3 steps back. And you keep going back until you miss, okay? When you miss, you have to go all the way back and start from the very first spot and redo it. See how many steps you can get. So make sure you share with us on Seesaw. I'd love to see it, how many steps back you were able to get. Now, one thing you can do that might help you out is grab a couple things from around the house, and you can use them to mark off the spots. So you can put one, I got a candle here, that'll be spot 1. Then as I take a step back, even with my feet, my little radio will be step, throw, spot 2. The belt will be 3. My sock will be 4. You can do as many as you want, okay? So I have them lined up. I'll do for the first one. I made it, yes! I get to go back to the second spot. Swing, step, throw, yes! I made it from the second spot. I get to go back to the third spot. Swing, step, throw. Oh, I missed it! Go get the ball. And then what happens when I miss? I gotta go back to the first spot. And I keep going. I made it. I get to go back. Keep going back and back and back and go back as far as you can and see how many you can do. Don't forget swing, step, throw. Do the best you can. If you want to challenge yourself. If you do like 5, 6, 7 and you're like, it's getting a little easy, I want to try something really hard, then maybe switch to a smaller ball, and you can switch to smaller containers. So you can put a smaller container down and try to throw it in here, okay? So those are some things you can do to challenge yourself. That's game number 2. Play it as much as you want, as long as you want, and don't forget the swing, step, throw. Have a fun, awesome time. That's game 2. Pause right now or stop the video and go and play game 2. And when you come back, we're going to play game 3. So, okay. Ooh, welcome back, welcome back. All right, so game 3. Super fun game. I used to play it when I was, like that tall. Shorter than you guys, okay, and girls. It's called the Bozo game from the Bozo Show. Bozo was a clown way a long time ago in Chicago on TV, right? He had his crazy red hair he used to put up like this on the side. He had the whole clown stuff on. Very cool clown, cool game, okay? So how do you play the Bozo game? Well, you need a bunch of containers lined up in a row. So I have a couple of baskets. I have a garbage can. I have another basket here. And take your ball, okay? And again, you can use a ball this size. If you want to try a little mini, you can do a mini, okay? And you also need something to put a line up. So right there, you can't go past the line. I'm going to use a sock. You can use a belt. You can use anything, really. So you line up each basket or container. You can really do as many as you want, but I would do 5. I'm pretty sure in the game, the Bozo game, on the Bozo show, they did 5, okay? So the object of the game is to get the ball into each container, right? One at a time. You start at the closest container. So you swing, step, throw. Yes! First one. Now I get to go for the second one. Swing, step, throw. Yes! Let's try the third one. Swing, step, throw. Oh, I missed it. What happens when you miss it? Start from the first one again, okay? Now in the Bozo show, if you really want to do it like the show, he had these buckets. They're about this size. And he had 5 buckets. And he had a really small ball. I'm pretty sure it was a ping pong ball. So it was even smaller than this ball, right? And it was bouncy. So sometimes when one of the kids would throw it underhand into the bucket, it would bounce out. So it makes it even harder to get it in because you got to do a nice, easy throw. Ooh, bounced out again. So keep trying and trying and trying. That's the Bozo show. And for sure, I love seeing the videos, as many as you want to put up. Show me how many you got. Maybe you get 5 and share with it. Show me your form. Show me you play the game for 30 seconds. And then let me know what your best score was. Okay? So that's the Bozo game. Play it as many times as you want, as much as you want. Have a super fun time. That's game 3. That is for Thursday and Friday. Have fun.